Okay, here's something that we have to be very weary of and very, very fucking careful about. All right, there is. Okay, so today you have the new age of the woke ass Negro, the pro black, ultra liberal, all things go. We have a lot of that going on. And what I recognize, first off, I seen this was like a news article that talked about the fact that there's a lot of witchcraft, Wiccan and things of that nature that's being practiced in the black community. And I recognize something about a lot of the pro-black black women on the internet, especially on Facebook and Twitter also. A lot of times when you go on their profiles, you're going to start to see that these bras are heavily into witchcraft. Like or they probably wouldn't necessarily call it witchcraft, but that's really what they're doing. And it's usually the pro-black, pro-feminist, LGBT, pansexual ass, you know, you're starting to have a lot of that. When you see that type of stuff, the whole Black Lives Matter, pro-black, pro-LGBT, pro-feminist black female, when you see that, run like fucking hell, bro. Because those chicks, all right, they are vessels for the ultra liberal Caucasian. All right, they're vessels for that, for their ideologies, whatever they're pushing off on people behind the scenes. The black woman is the avenue to import that shit into the black community and to push onto the black man. Because now I'm starting to see a lot of dudes that are they're talking about, I think it's called polyandry, where one woman and multiple men. And I was going back and forth with this one cat, this younger dude, and he like, yeah, man, I wouldn't mind my woman being with other men. It ain't nothing wrong with that. You can't control it. That whole black woman is God mentality. It leads to that shit right there. That's borderline homosexual. If you are in a real relationship with a woman and you don't mind her fucking other niggas, that's borderline gay. Really, it is gay, but maybe you just ain't arrived to the point where you actually fucking a nigga too. But that shit's gay, bro. Now, but yeah, that whole niggas have to watch out for that. There are certain energies in these last days of this society of America that are going to start to rear its head, and it's going to start to make itself more blatant and more known about what they're actually getting into. And that witchcraft thing, that's something to really watch out for with the black woman, because it's becoming normalized. They don't really consider witchcraft. Check it out. My grandmother practiced witchcraft. All right. My mother dabbled in it, but she don't consider herself a witch. See, that's the thing right there. They may not consider themselves to be what you know that they are. They may not consider themselves to be that. They don't really call it that. It's just like when you're talking about Luciferians or the Illuminati and shit like that. When you know what you're talking about or what you're saying that those people are, what they're about, but they wouldn't necessarily call it that. I remember Dr. Umar was like, if you want to know if a dude is gay, you don't ask him if he's gay. You ask him, have you ever had sex with other men? Because the point that he was trying to make was that when you're blatant about what you're questioning someone on, they're going to answer your question, or they're going to reply based upon what they consider what they're doing to be. All right, so they'll know that what you're getting at, but they will never really admit to that. So, you know, that's something to watch out for. All right, these bras, they're doing some shit to you dudes, man. You dudes right now, if you hearing this shit, they're doing. You probably got a chick right now, bro. She been talking to her homegirl and all like that, and she done put her on some kind of game about witchcraft. Oh, girl, you know, sprinkle some pubic hairs in that nigga spaghetti sauce or some crazy ass shit like that. You don't even know. Your girl is probably practicing witchcraft on you, dude. That's just real motherfucking talk. But yeah, that's something to watch out for, man. Do not overlook that, and do not underestimate these women. When you see that pro-black facade and that feminist and that Black Lives and LGBT shit, that's a telltale sign of what you're dealing with. Especially if she's really into that shit, like for real. Like she, you know, staunch. You see that, like a lot of chicks, they even call themselves pansexuals and shit. When you see that, bro, run like hell. There's things swimming around in that woman's psyche that you don't want nothing to do with. Fuck it. Peace.